Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. So in this video I will briefly explain to you what the difference is between the FLAC and MP3 audio formats. So these are very popular audio formats in music. So I'm going to briefly explain to you in this video what is MP3 and FLAC. So these are the two most popular, one of the most popular music formats that are used to distribute and share and also sell music on various websites like Bandcamp, Deezer, etc. So I'm not going to make this video too long, and I'm not going to give you a bunch of technical data that you have no use for. So in simple terms, right, FLAC versus MP3, what is better? So in general, depending on the case of course, but in general, FLAC files will always be better than MP3s because of the simple reason. So FLAC files are uncompressed music files that in them hold the original best quality of the audio file or a music file. So basically FLAC means that it's the pure quality original audio file with its quality preserved, right? So it's the best quality you can have. And MP3 on the other hand is a lossy, which is basically compressed lossy format, basically that MP3 loses quality, and generally this file extension and this music format is worse than FLAC in almost every single way. The only advantage of MP3 over FLAC is the size. Because MP3 files are compressed, they are basically less in size. That's the only advantage the MP3 has over the FLAC, right? So let me just read the very simple explanation from Google, right? So the most immediate difference is the audio quality. FLAC, being lossless, just like I said, it's uncompressed, it's the best quality, retains all the original audio data. So meaning that it's not compressed, no one's messing with it by compressing it and altering it in any other way, and it's just a pure file that has the original and the best quality within it. And MP3 on the other hand sacrifices some of its data, some of this data, that's a very big understatement, some of its data to achieve its compact size. Just like I said, that's the only advantage MP3 has over the FLAC. So, and not to make this video too long, I have here a FLAC file, right? As you can see, it's quite big in size as well. As an example, I have a FLAC file here, which is just like I said, it's the original quality, the best quality, and I'm going to briefly explain to you why it's different, right? So I'm going to use a specific app to show you the actual graph of the quality. So there's this specific app that is called, let me Google it, it's called Spec. So this program is a spectrum analyzer that is available on Windows, and this basically is the app that shows you the quality of your audio files visually, right? So let me open it up and show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is the spec, and for example, if I go ahead and open my FLAC file in this app, okay, so I'm going to just drag my audio file into this app. And as you can see, it shows us the visual spec color, right? And basically what this means, so first of all, you need to know about the basic knowledge of the FLAC, right? So FLAC is different. So there are multiple types of FLAC. So I'm not going to get into the very deep of it, but basically there is a 16-bit FLAC and there is a 24-bit FLAC. As you can see, I have a 24-bit one. This means that it's the best quality you can find anywhere. Right, this is a paid format. You have to pay to buy and download these tracks. That's exactly what I did, and then you can play them back and listen to them. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to convert this FLAC file into MP3 by using a certain application that I have open. So here I have the AMP audio converter. I'm going to just drag my file into here, and as you can see, I have a MP3 format set to convert to. Alright, so this is going to be the maximum quality MP3 file. I'm just going to click on Start and convert this file into MP3. Okay, it's done. As you can see, I saved a whopping 31 megabytes of storage, which is a lot. So for some people that might matter, for me it doesn't. I like to preserve the quality, but that's subjective. So, and let me just open up a new instance of this spec program that analyzes the quality and show you the difference between the FLAC visually and MP3. Alright, so as you can see, I have opened both of my files now, and as you can see, the graph is mostly the same, but not really. So as you can see, what changed here? So from 24 bits, which is the maximum quality, our MP3 file gained 16-bit. It's not showing it here, but it is now a 16-bit file, which is already like twice as worse as 24-bit, and it's way worse in quality now. And as you can see, the frequency that is on the top here, it's cut off. So in our FLAC file, it goes way above 20 hertz here, kilohertz, sorry, and all the way up to 22 kilohertz. That means that the quality is original and it's completely good. You can listen to it on some high quality speakers. You will open its potential, no problem. I'm going to get into that in a bit. And the frequency in our MP3 file is cut off. As you can see, instead of 22 kilohertz, it's 20. So this means that this MP3 file is no longer the same quality as the original FLAC of 24-bit that I have here. So there you have it. I'm sure this is not really easy to understand for a normal person that doesn't know much about the quality, but basically, if you can see that your spectrum analyzer shows you that your track is not all the way up here, that means that the quality is most likely bad, and it's most likely lossy. Not necessarily, but most likely. And FLAC is just way better, although it looks mostly similar, but in terms of sound, it's night and day. But the next thing I'm going to get to is how to actually make sure that you hear the actual difference between the FLAC and MP3. So in simple terms, to basically open the potential of your FLAC files, you're going to have to buy some really expensive, I mean not super expensive, but you're going to spend a penny on buying some good speakers with the DAC, right? So DAC, what is DAC? So DAC is a digital to analog converter, and this thing basically makes sure that your quality stays on top, right? So this makes sure that you have a best quality you can imagine. So in order to open the potential, in simple terms, again repeating myself a lot, but anyway, to open the potential of FLAC, especially the 24-bit FLAC, you need to buy some really good audio system. Otherwise you will not feel the difference. If you're using some earbuds, like for example Apple ear, even the AirPods, right? If you're using the bloody AirPods or earpods in that matter, you're not going to open the potential of your FLAC files, because this hardware here is just not capable physically and technologically to open the potential of FLAC files. So if you want to open up the potential of the FLAC files, always make sure that you buy a good audio system, good speakers, right? Like for example, if I type in speakers with DAC and I go to image, so you need to make sure that you have some good audio system like this, for example, right? I mean, it depends if it has DAC. I mean, it looks visually good, but you have to have a hardware inside. So these kind of speakers, you need to make sure that you have these, because there's simply no sense to listen to FLAC on, say, Bluetooth speakers or Bluetooth earbuds. It just doesn't make sense. So that's basically the simplest explanation I can give you about the difference of MP3 and FLAC. So if this video helped you, hopefully it's not too long, make sure to subscribe to the channel, press the like button, leave a comment about what you think about this subject. Also, you can write us which audio format you're listening to the most, which would help us a lot. Also, something would help us a lot is if you subscribe once again, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.